Communities living downstream, we are committed to ensuring that your safety is prioritized, not just today, but in the face of future climate shocks. The government will continue to provide regular updates and will ensure that all necessary support is extended to affected communities. We encourage the public to stay informed through the official channels and to follow advisories issued by relevant authorities. In conclusion, and on behalf of the Government of Kenya, I reaffirm our commitment to strengthen the resilience of our energy sector, protecting our communities and working hand in hand with all stakeholders to navigate the challenges posed by climate change. Spilling in Masinga is okay. We allow spilling on Masinga is okay because we have Kamburu downstream that will hold a little bit. We have Kindaruma, we have Gitaro, and then now we have the last standing goalkeeper who is at the moment who is Kiambere. And when now spilling started in Kiambere, then we have to issue a second alert because Kengen had already issued original alert. Now we have to raise the alarm warning. We have to ring the bells and tell the people downstream that now the goalkeeper is no longer holding the water, and the water now is moving south. Garissa communities and the communities in Tana River, we are asking you, please stay away from the riverbank, move to higher grounds, so that even as the water spills down and goes all the way to the Indian Ocean, you are not affected. As a matter of fact, it takes about 3 days for the river to, for the water to get to Garissa. So by tomorrow evening, we are expecting that water should be in Garissa, and latest by Saturday morning should be in Tana River. So at least this gives adequate warning for the communities living downstream to be able to move to higher grounds. We are having a communication, we are having a discussion on, and we have already done some studies. We want to see, for us to store this water for a longer time, because you know one of our cheapest sources of power is hydro. So we need to store this water for a longer period of time. So we are having a discussion with development partners and TARDA, inter-government agency, how we can raise where we are standing today by another 1.5 meters. That will allow us to hold this water for longer. And secondly, it will also hold more water and avoid disaster downstream.
Due to the sustained rainfall in the Mount Kenya and Aberdare catchment areas, combined with local runoff and direct rainfall over the dam's areas, water levels in the 7 Forks dams have risen sharply. As of 14th May, that is yesterday, Masinga Dam reached 1057.15 meters above sea level. And in fact, as at today, we are now talking of 1057.17. So it has gone slightly above. This is 0.65 meters above its full supply level of 1056.50. And that's why you have seen that the water is already running off. It is spilling over because it has gotten beyond its maximum level. Kiambere Dam rose to reach 700.27 meters against its full supply level of 700 meters above sea level yesterday. Given the current trend and the forecasts, we have witnessed a natural overflow of Masinga Dam from 30th of April this year due to increased inflows from the Aberdares and the Viba River to Kamburu Dam. Yesterday, Kiambere Dam experienced natural overflow. So Kiambere, which is the last dam on the Cascade, started spilling yesterday in the morning. Kengen, as a responsible corporate entity, has a duty to inform and prepare the public. 2 weeks ago, we issued an alert to all communities and stakeholders downstream of Kiambere Dam and along Tana River. The overflow may lead to a significant increase in river flows and may pose a flood risk. We therefore urge communities living downstream to move to higher ground and avoid the river banks. Kengen is continuously monitoring the situation and working closely with the Ministry of Energy and Petroleum, represented by our PS, as well as national county governments, disaster management teams, to ensure timely communication and safety for all affected communities.
The dam is safe. In fact, as one government approach together with the Ministry of Asals and Regional Development in partnership with the Ministry of Energy, together with Kengen and Tarda, we have regularly conducted assessments, and the regulatory body that is in charge of inspections has issued a clean bill of health for Masinga Dam as well as Kiambere Dam. Another thing I want to assure you that this spillage is a safety mechanism, it's not a risk, it's a design element of the dams to ensure safety of the dam and the communities downstream in terms of regulating flow. Finally, you realize that the dam is not only a power dam, but is a dam that is a source of water for residents of Mwingi, Kitui and many other communities downstream. You may notice that this year's spillage, the water is a bit clearer, as opposed to last year when the water was a bit brown. That's an effect of sedimentation. That speaks to the government efforts that have been done upstream in terms of conservation and prevention of soil erosion.